Oh man, oh man. If you were paying attention yesterday, we got a lot of good information coming from State of Play. Like, for example, the release date for The Last of Us Part 2, which is in February 21st, I believe. Okay, and that's awesome. We got the October PS Plus games, which are in MLB 29, MLB 19 to show, and The Last of Us Remastered for PS4 next month. If you were also paying attention, we got a lot of good things. Some VR titles, and a look at the story for Modern Warfare. Don't mind me, this is my first game, by the way, of Ground War, so I was kind of trying to find places to sit. You're not going to see a lot of kills, you're going to see me die a few times, but this is what it is. But anyway, let's go ahead with this. We got the story campaign trailer, and that was really cool looking, made me excited. But my Twitter account exploded shortly afterwards because of a simple announcement that was made regarding Spec Ops Survival Mode. Spec Ops Survival Mode is exclusive to PS4 for the next year, starting October 25th and running until October 1st, 2020, before the other platforms get the Survival Mode for Spec Ops. Now, a long time ago, feels like a lifetime ago, I actually went to college. I got a business degree, and because of that business degree and because they want me to be smart when I hit the business world, I had to take a lot of contract law, business law classes, things like that. So what I thought I'd do is explain to you why this is something that had to happen, and why you shouldn't be too upset with the developers for doing this, and you probably shouldn't cancel your pre-order just because you're angry for the exclusive deal. Okay, here's the thing. Sony has a contract with Activision that says doesn't matter what the year, how long the contract is, doesn't matter how long it is. So let's just say, for the argument's sake, until 2021, they are exclusively they have exclusivity deal with Call of Duty, which means that content hits their platform first, or certain modes, or certain skins, something exclusive has to show up on their platform first with Call of Duty. That is a contract that they have. I don't know how long it's supposed to last, but I do know that it's been going on for a few years. Okay. In business law, if you have a contract with a company and you do not fulfill that contract, very simply, you can either A, pay a fine, usually, which means that you have to pay the remainder of that contract. The company can take you to court to say, hey, you violated the contract, you owe us X amount of dollars, however much the contract's worth. In this case, let's just say it's worth $100 million. Okay? You have to pay me $100 million because you did not fulfill your contract. You did not give us an exclusive deal. Right? You did not give us something exclusive to our platform as the contract states, so therefore you owe me $100 million. Sony can take them to court, and then if and then they could lose $100 million for not providing that service that they are obligated legally to do so. Right? So in this case, we got PlayStation 4. If you're on PlayStation 4 when you buy this game, you get an exclusive mode called Survival in Spec Ops, and it won't be available to other platforms, PC, Xbox, until 2020, October 1st, 2020, because that was the deal that they made. I'm sure the conversation went like this: we're already getting cross-play, which is something PlayStation has not wanted in the past. They want everybody to play on their platform, which is, again, good business, because you don't want to, you don't want to give thunder to your competitors. You don't want to give them, you don't want to give away something that would be cool. Okay, and so they said, okay, well, we're going to do crossplay. Activision said, we want to do crossplay. Infinity Ward said, yeah, let's do crossplay, man. Let us do crossplay with PlayStation, PS4, Xbox. Let us do that. and PC. And they probably said, no, I don't think so. We have an exclusivity deal with you guys, and we want content. So people play on our platform, they stay on our platform, they stay in our ecosystem, if you will. And there was probably discussion saying, yeah, please, 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 please. You know, not so many words, but please, 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 please. And they finally just said, okay, fine, but you have to give us something. All right. How about the map exclusive deal like they had? Previously PlayStation's had a week before everybody else every DLC that hit the game. Well, no, we want to do DLC and all of our post-launch content all at the same time. Everybody gets it at the same time. PC, Xbox, and you guys at PS4. No. That doesn't work because you have an exclusive deal with us. So you have to give us something or we can take you to court. And you owe us $100 million for a violation of contract. So Activision probably says, okay. Let us think about that for a little bit, and we'll get back to you. So they probably went back to the drawing board, and they probably sat down and they said, okay, what can we give Sony? Because if we don't, we'll be in violation of our contract. We'll owe them $100 million, and that's a lot of money, and we really don't want to lose that, because we'll have to pay it for however many years, sometimes for however many years we have left on that contract. So we really don't want to do that. So they came back with, okay, they probably went to Infinity Ward and said, look, we got this exclusive deal with PlayStation for Call of Duty. We've had it for years, and we still owe them something for the foreseeable future. So we got to give them something, or we're going to pay out, hundreds of millions of dollars, and we can't do that. So Infinity Ward probably went, well, okay, we could probably put survival mode on Spec Ops and let them have survival mode, but we're not going to give Spec Ops just to PlayStation 4. We're going to give Spec Ops to everybody else, but they can have this one mode. And Activision probably went to Sony and said, okay, here's what we can give you. We'll give you survival mode exclusive to your platform for a year. Okay, but everything else goes to all platforms all at the same time. And because they have a deal with Activision, Sony probably said, okay, yeah, but you got to make it a year. You can't make it a week. You can't make it you can't make it whatever. You got to make it a year. Because you do have an exclusive deal with us, and a week exclusivity deal just doesn't work for me. And they probably said, okay. So that's probably why we got, in a nutshell, Spec Ops on PlayStation 4 for the next year. Now here's the problem with that, okay? Like I said, if they didn't do that, then they would be in violation of contract and have to pay out sometimes the remainder of the contract, depending on how egregious it was. They'd have to pay out however much money they owe Sony for the year that they violated, and if the judge saw fit, they probably have to do it for the entire time of the contract, because Sony may be, if it was egregious enough, Sony may just say, well, we don't want to be in a contract with you at all anymore, so just pay us the whole thing, and the judge may agree, depending on how egregious the breach was. And this happens everywhere else too. I'll give an example that I know personally, because I used to work for them. I used to work for Disney, and Disney has an exclusive deal with Coca-Cola. If you look around, now don't quote me on numbers, because I don't know the numbers. I don't know how I don't know how long the contract lasts. As far as I know, it's an indefinite contract, because it's always been that way. But they have a contract with Coca-Cola. You can go to any Disney property that you know of. LA, Orlando, actually it's Burbank, but who cares? you know, any of their cruise ships, any of their office buildings. I know because I used to work in one. And all you will find is Coke machines. You won't find any Pepsi. You won't find Mountain Dew. You won't find anything but Coke products. So like Mellow Yellow, Coke, Diet Coke, Sprite, things like that. All right. They have that exclusive contract, and they are not allowed to sell anything else. And if you are caught, if they started selling anything else, Coca-Cola can take them to court for breach of contract, and then have to pay Coke, I don't know how much money, a lot of money, for violation of contract. So that's why you never see any Coke in Disney World. That's why you won't see, you know, that's why the one mode is exclusive to PlayStation 4, is because of something that simple. Now, it is, console exclusivity is dying, thank goodness. We're getting crossplay, thank goodness. But Activision has to honor their contract, or they're going to be out a lot of money. That's why some of the developers came out yesterday and said, look, it's only 1% of the entire game. We had to give them something. It was above our pay grade. That is a direct quote. It is above our pay grade. It's not what we wanted, but it's only 1% of the game. You still get spec ops. You still get all the other stuff, just like everybody else, but we had to give them something. So if you're angry about it, I get it. If you're sick and tired of exclusivity deals, I get it. But it is what it is for now. And I would encourage you not to be upset this time at Activision. You can be upset with Sony, I suppose. But these kind of deals happen all the time. I gave you one with Disney. There's one with EA and the NFL. The only way you can get in a football game is an officially licensed football game is to buy EA's Madden or FIFA. Well, not FIFA, because but in certain respects, certain teams belong to FIFA that do not show up on Pro Evolution Soccer or PES. It's just a way of it's just business. It's just a way to make money for people to buy their platforms or their games, or to have a certain business relationship that is beneficial to both parties. And it's always about money. Okay, it's always about money. So I hope you guys learned something. I hope it was useful to you. I recommend that you don't cancel your pre-order just based on that, because like I said, it is only 1% of the game. If you do, in solidarity of your other gamers out there, I can kind of understand that. But this game will be reviewed here on this channel starting day one. We're going to stream probably over on our Twitch channel, twitch.tv/VirtualNunchucks, the campaign, and we're going to review it in its entirety, the game in its entirety, for you guys starting on October 25th, and we'll get it out as soon as we can. I don't have a deal with Activision that says I can get a review copy, so I'm going to have to buy one and then review it and put it on the channel. So if you want to see the review, you can always hit the subscribe button, turn that red subscription button to gray, turn on the notifications so you don't miss any content on the channel. We always do some kind of gaming something Monday through Friday on this channel, whether it's opinion pieces, reviews, updates, gameplay, something. Okay, so if that kind of content interests you at all, hit that subscription button and turn on notifications, because every Monday through Friday you'll see something on this channel related to gaming. You can also follow me on Facebook.com/VirtualNunchucks, Twitch.tv/VirtualNunchucks, and over on Twitter. My preferred social media presence is over on Twitter, because it's easy. It's right here on my phone, and I don't have to sit down at the computer or anything. I just do it. So Twitter @BNunchucks is my Twitter account, and hope you guys have a great day, and we will see you in the next video. We'll see you, if we don't see you in the next video, we'll definitely see you in October when we review the game. I want to put a lot of work into it, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Thanks, guys, and we'll see you soon.
Bravo secure. Allied UAV overhead. Securing A. Out! Reloading. Allied UAV overhead. Keep hitting them. We have this.
Got to reload.
Exceptional. This is who we are.